I was first introduced to PLT during the 1977-78 school year. I was a consultant for the Mendocino County Schools in Ukiah, California, and they asked me if I would host a one-day workshop on this new environmental education curriculum called Project Learning Tree. And was I ever impressed?
I first became involved with Project Learning Tree in 1977. I was a naturalist at the Schlitz Audubon Center and thought PLT would be a great resource for my work with educators, and I was right. As we are celebrating 50 years of Project Learning Tree, I want to remember Rudy Schaefer, the founder of the Western Regional Environmental Education Council and Project Learning Tree, who dedicated his life's work to environmental education. Rudy, who passed away in 2007 at the age of 80, was so committed to helping teach young people how to think, not what to think, about complex environmental issues. I feel very lucky to have been a part of this amazing program. Here's to the next 50 years.
I first learned of PLT when I was actually asked to attend a facilitator training workshop back in probably 1978, maybe 1979. I had the good fortune to meet some of the pillars of founding of the program, particularly Rudy Schaefer and Louis Ozzie. These folks really were committed to and knew how to create an exemplary supplemental environmental education program.
Over the past 50 years, Project Learning Tree has shaped the way generations of learners understand forests. Not as abstract ideas, but as living systems influenced by ecology, people, and society. What has always set PLT apart for me is its ability to connect environmental literacy to the real world through hands-on, inquiry-based learning that builds critical thinking, curiosity, and stewardship. Because of PLT, I and countless others have become more thoughtful learners, educators, and citizens, better prepared to care for forests and the future they sustain on our planet.
We do Project Learning Tree because it is high quality curricula and professional development. It's a really cool network for teachers. It helps bring teachers together around a shared goal with great stuff that's aligned to state standards and also helps get kids outside more and do more environmental education.
Well, my organization is one of the oldest conservation organizations in the state of Texas. It was started in 1914. So we've always had the ethos of wanting to conserve resources and educate the next generation about sustainable forestry. And Project Learning Tree is really the premier program to do that. And the reason that is really important to us is that if you think of all of humanity, we have never, as a species, been indoors and in front of screens as much as we have been for the past 20 years. And we're seeing the negative mental and physical health effects from that on the next generation. So we see that using environmental education to encourage kids to go outside is the logical conclusion to fight these negative mental and physical health effects.
I'm really excited to utilize it as learning about nature, but also using nature to learn about other things. And I think that being able to do both is really cool and unique about this program.
I've been part of the PLT family for more than 3 decades, and over the years, I've seen firsthand how PLT has not only adapted to change, but has consistently led the field with vision, with integrity, and with impact, and always a focus on quality. For 50 years, PLT has helped generations of learners discover their connection to forests, communities, and the future. And as we look ahead, it's clear that PLT's role has never been more important.
Our secret sauce is our PLT network. And that network is comprised of caring, well-educated, informed individuals that want to make this world a better place, that want to celebrate trees and forests, and want to give young people opportunities. SFI decided in 2017 to bring Project Learning Tree into our world and share our space together, because at SFI we care about a lifetime of learning. We care about forest literacy. We care about access to learning for everyone. And that's what Project Learning Tree does as well. I'm just really hoping that in this 50th year, people will really come to recognize the value of Project Learning Tree. We will see a real investment in Project Learning Tree by all sorts of organizations who care about trees, forests, environmental education, how to think, not what to think, mental health, human health, and all of the values and benefits that come from our trees and forests.